All right. There people are on ad break right now, so in about
That was
30
literally what I was saying, bro.
in about 30 seconds.
That was literally
like,
what I was
yeah.
talking about, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait about 30 seconds before I ask about like the level selection because I want everybody to be able to see that.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm pretty nice with that, I guess.
Guys, I got Silentium Gratis for 23 on my roulette.
Let's go.
Luckily, I've beaten it.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody's people who are back from the so as they could hear you through the ads, but whatever. Welcome back from those who were watching the ads. I will now ask a very important question, and that would be, Finster.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to pick first, or would you like to defer and let Alabama pick first? Because if you defer, it means you basically get to pick the second and the third level. But if you go first, you get to set the tone. So what would you rather do?
I am going to pick first. I'm going to pick first.
Pennsylvania has decided to select first, which continues the streak of the group winner always picking first.
Oh, man. Okay.
So, which level?
This is relevant information.
Which level will Pennsylvania be making Alabama play first?
You know, I have a very good proposition in my mind that warning would be a really good level to do first.
Warning. All right. We're gonna do warning. So we're gonna head into a break time, and we'll do that. So we'll see you once the break is over. Bloodlust.
He said bloodlust.
All right. Head to break time. Yeah.
Oh, and get back into this then.
Hello, everybody. We are back on our next match to be ready for that. So hopefully everybody here is excited to finally get started here. Everybody can stop playing levels from 0. And then that includes you, Red. So with this level, we are going to be starting with warning. Why are the points doing that, by the way?
Loading.
Loading?
Why is it loading?
Loading.
Me when loading.
You know what? Go to MobileBot. Go to the one of the scores one, or press refresh, and then do the same thing. Go scroll down. Just one of them. It does it for all. And then the one that says like overlays or not overlays. There's like a score one, even further down. Current match. Refresh. There you go.
Yippee.
So now we can have everybody go to the level start screen.
Yep.
And get ready to play.
Ignore that.
So let's get ready. The streams are kind of not aligned perfectly. I don't think Red's stream's a little off. MobileBot, you there? Just use the arrow keys, yeah.
What?
Wait. Hello?
Hello. Hello, Shinster.
Hi.
You were supposed to yeah, that's kind of crazy that you don't have arrow keys.
No, that's perfectly normal. The 60%.
60%.
Yeah.
God, I mean, I don't have a full keyboard, but I have like the one that at least it goes to arrow keys.
Yeah, I got 60.
I don't have a numpad, but I do have.
What do you play with then?
It's TKL, I think, is what it's called. 10 key list.
Probably 10.
Oh, there's also 65%. That's why
I use a 65.
It's Uggy.
The 65 that does have the arrows, but not the numpad.
Don't diss the 65.
No, 10 keyless is no numpad.
No
it's full
numpad, but
keyboard.
F-Rose.
Besides,
F-Rose and arrow key.
Anywho.
I see. I know my keyboard's smaller than normal. So, players can go to the level start screen once. I think you still need to have Blixia's stream aligned MobileBot, and Shinster's needs to be.
Why is it slightly small? What?
Oh, did you not full screen the Discord one? I don't think you did, MobileBot. Like you full screen on the Discord, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Shinster's kind of looks off, and Albert's is off, and Red's is off.
Everyone's
Apart from that, it's good.
Apart from that, it's very
Yep,
good.
everything's off.
Okay, I can't lie. Only
Everything's
one of them
fine.
is noticeable. It's not that bad.
Albert's is very noticeable. Just make the streams bigger. Just make them bigger.
Yeah, the timer is going right now.
That doesn't. Whatever.
That's too big.
Hey, wait, why did we deafen that?
Bruh.
No, Shinster's still has like a huge black space. And bigger to the. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Red's is like, I know it's not perfect, but it's fine.
It's whatever.
Oh, Albert's just moved like way down for some reason.
What the? What?
What
No,
the hell?
I think that's Slaughterhouse. No,
Bro.
never mind. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
We're started the flex.
All right. So let's get. So we can actually get started now.
Yep.
Yeah, hold on. Okay.
Bro is flexing.
Slaughterhouse enhanced, not even real Slaughterhouse. Wow.
Yeah, because that one's better.
True.
All right.
So let's get ready. MobileBot, you will start the countdown since that's less delay.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, we're good.
We're good. Yeah. I'd like you to commentate so I can look at yeah.
All right, I'm
So-
joining as a commentator. Let's go.
Yippee, I made a grave error and I did not mute the YouTube video. Wait. Nope, can't hit the M key. Okay, it's over.
So
I will
you're
be
listening
hearing
to warning.
I will be hearing them talking if they say anything. Currently, Blixia at 50, first attempts.
It's an impressive first attempt. Albert also getting far, but for does seem like this is a
62.
very second half heavy level, as qualifying is 46. So 30% of the difficulty is 46% of the way through the level.
Yeah, from what I've seen from Warning, the 17 times I've watched and commentated it, it is a pretty second half heavy level. There is some pretty far deaths that happen somewhat often.
As 15% being 30% of the difficulty seems way too unbalanced for any
Red
level.
at a
Actually,
second qual. Red is going. Shinser also pretty far. I don't think that points are working on stream. Yeah, because it says Albert has 0,
One
but
sec.
C points are doing things.
Oh yeah. I don't know why it's doing that because they are on the sheet properly. Can you just like refresh the points again? Actually, unless that's my fault on here. Oh, it is.
Ooh,
Here you go.
that was a far death from Blixia.
Oh, okay, perfect. It's good. Thanks, Patrick.
Okay, there we go. Alabama currently in the lead.
Alabama.
I've never heard this one.
But yeah, and then there's this run.
Albert
Albert
with the
gets the completion.
completion.
First completion of the match. Shinster's getting kind of far. Gets to
Lixia is
almost third qual. There it is.
Shinster at
Pennsylvania is already taking it back.
So this level, the qualifying percents are more reasonable than most of the way through the level.
Is that the what's qual? Qual is something, everybody. I think it's 30. I guess that's right now.
This is correct.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
correct.
Was it showing the wrong match?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Wow, that is so unfortunate. That
Another
Blixia
88.
2 deaths far.
Yeah, at the same percent as well.
Yeah. They currently haven't said anything, so I cannot report on if they are upset about that.
I mean, in the tournament, with the nerves, it's really hard to even think about forming a sentence.
There is also like a
Really?
there is also like a little thing that I wanted to like let you guys all know, and it's that so this Blixia run was on a re-recording because the first recording failed. However, it was spotted, so there's actually a certain score they can't go past. Because if they do, it would be like them getting a second chance when you don't get a second chance.
completion
Red
from
got a
Red while we were
So
talking about.
obviously I'm not going to tell you guys what that score is until they get there, but there is a score that might stop them.
Interesting. Okay.
Like this isn't
Shinster-
actually the run that counts, but it's like close enough. The score is like super close.
All right. Shinster gets the completion there, bringing Pennsylvania with a 2-point lead. 3-point lead because of percents.
Oh, there's decimals. Let's go.
We love decimals. 43-point lead now for
Red
Pennsylvania.
is at second qualifying, and Albert at
Or
third.
now for Alabama.
Yeah, Albert at third.
Albert probably about to bring it back to the Pennsylvania. Yeah, he will.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to be clear,
This is a really close
Pennsylvania is a
match.
heavy favorite in this match.
Yeah, beyond heavy here.
That would be an intense upset if they were to not make
Yeah,
it.
at least to start. Yeah.
And the way to pull off an upset is you want to come out swinging, though. Like, losing
That'll
the
make
first
the
game
other team
makes it
nervous.
incredibly hard to come back.
Yep. That is the truth.
That has
43-point lead for
that has shown
Alabama.
that has shown as the group winners have opted to take the first level, and normally it is their strongest level if they're taking it first.
I definitely did not just combine Pennsylvania and Alabama when I said that Pennsylvania has a 43-point lead.
Pennsylvania
I
now
said
at 122, with neither of the Alabama players very far.
Well, Blixia
Actually,
is
they're
at
both
qual, so is
qualifying.
Red.
They're both at qualifying.
44.
They're not super far. So this will not cover the deficit unless Red continues to go until at least second qualifying.
Red's gonna need a really solid run, and he just died. So that's obviously, but it's only a 29-point game.
Albert is at qual, so is
Yes,
Shinster.
but both Pennsylvania players are far.
Well, Shinster just died. Also, Shinster's
Commentator's
stream.
curse.
I guess it's fine. Whatever.
I feel like after a while, this song would drive someone insane. This doesn't seem like a very enjoyable song to listen to for long periods of time.
Can't Let Go seems more enjoyable.
It really isn't. That's just a lie.
I was vibing out to Can't Let Go when we were playing Malevolent.
Okay, it's because you're used to hearing club step all the time.
Okay. And while we were talking about this, Red is at third qualifying, and Shinster right behind him though.
Actually, I totally missed this run, didn't I? There you go.
Alabama with a short lead, and now they're losing again. As Shinster
I will
died.
real quick be back. I'll leave the stream
Albert
going.
is currently far, and Blixia as well.
Yeah, look at Blixia. Just about at the ending. You like think the level's over, but it's not. There's like a little. Oh, that was so close to dying. There you go.
There puts Alabama
There
back in the
is
lead,
a
but Albert
completion.
needs 2%, and Albert takes the lead back for Pennsylvania.
Yeah, pretty much canceling attempts. Right there.
This is a very high scoring round with 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, we're not even halfway done. That's crazy. You're 36.
Does anyone know of the length of this level?
They didn't post that run.
Alabama will take the lead after this run from Red, no matter what, and neither Pennsylvania players are currently at qualifying. So Pennsylvania will be down versus Alabama without a guaranteed score. But Albert does not let that stand, going right back to qualifying. Completion from Red puts Alabama with a 210-point lead.
Oh yeah, wait, that's crazy.
Red is having an incredible round right behind Albert, who has shown himself as a very strong contender in this tournament through the other rounds that they've played in. Albert back at qualifying along with
This
Red.
is easily the biggest scare Pennsylvania has had so far, I would think.
Both Alabama players are at qualifying and they have a lead.
Yeah. This would be something.
Just to be clear, this round Alabama does still need to
Now,
win
do you
another
guys
round after this.
do and also remember Alabama may or may not have a points deduction depending on because as I said, this is a re-recording because they lost the first recording, but like we do know the runs they got in that first recording.
Yeah, but if they're up by 400, it's a bit of a big deficit to come back from just from a small point deduction.
Yeah, it wouldn't be much. But like that's a
Albert
massive
at the
lead to be putting themselves in. Red is scoring an insane amount of points.
Shinster and Albert with Shinster with a far qualifying attempt and Albert with a completion puts the deficit back to 117. But Red at 50 death right before second qualifying. Blixia at qualifying again. A second qualifying attempt here would put it out of a one completion game, but Shinster is at qual.
Geez, so this might actually be the I was waiting to see like what the match of the round would be, and it might be this one.
This is scary for Pennsylvania, as this
For
was the round
Pennsylvania.
they opted to take.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, right? Like they want to. I mean, did they want to do this first because, they just figured they'd have like a better chance of winning it?
And we are back. Wow, they're up by almost a completion.
Albert just died at 40, and Red is at the ending. Blixia at qualifying as well.
For Alabama. This is exactly what Alabama wants to see. A strong lead.
Alabama has an over one completion lead with a player at qualifying.
Did Blixie get any completions while I was gone?
I don't believe so. But they have gotten consistently to qualifying.
Which is still insane for a match like this. Getting to qualifying means so much. Even if you don't get that completion, especially with the new scoring.
I do believe that this new scoring system is much better than the old one, just from a player and a commentator's perspective.
They're at the ending.
Let's see, with
They
a
get the completion.
But Shinster and Albert, both far.
Behind
Genesis,
the scenes,
I don't
there
know if
is.
you heard this. There may be a point deduction for Alabama, as Blixia cannot surpass the best in their pre-recorded round.
I was here for that, yes.
Okay.
But that is also some little behind the scenes. Blixia had no reaction to. Albert also gets a completion, and so does Shinster. I think that might put Pennsylvania in
No,
the.
it's 18 points, but Red is
18
far.
points. That is huge.
Red is actively at second, now third qualifying. This is a very short
insane.
and exciting level. With 3 minutes left, Pennsylvania is down by 18, and Red is at the ending.
They're going to be more than 18 soon.
Albert
Could be
is
a
at
good
Albert,
260.
Blixia, and Shinster are all at qualifying, though. And
They're
Red
down
has
by
completion.
268 now. This is such an intense match to start. It
38
really
from
started off
Shinster.
kind of slow.
Red has hit 2,000 points, currently the highest scoring individual player in the round.
Ooh, Shinster dies. Albert and Blixia still going.
Albert and Blixia both at third qualifying. Probably going to cancel out attempts. Or hopefully for Alabama, they want to cancel out attempts here.
Unfortunate death at
Oh,
88 for
88.
Blixia.
but that is still enough to put them in a 442. I guess there was a qualifying attempt from Red that I missed.
Now it's a 192-point lead with 2 minutes on the board.
Patrick,
Shinster is at qual.
is Blixia close to the score they cannot pass?
Let's see.
Red at qualifying again. They're the only one far with.
Things are going to
104.1.
update for a sec. Just keep this in mind.
Albert is at the 30s.
Not particularly.
Red at third qualifying. Albert right behind him. Shinster at qualifying. Blixia also at qualifying. Red
Their
at
attempts
the
could
ending.
all just cancel out. 50 from Blixia. That's
This
an
is
unfortunate
what
death.
Alabama needs. Canceling out attempts. Completion
Red
from
gets the
Red.
completion. Unfortunately, though, Albert close to the end could
Shinster
get a
is
completion.
far.
Still
Shinster
trying
could,
it out.
with a third qualifying attempt, could put Pennsylvania back in the lead with 1:20 left.
Pennsylvania's back in the lead.
Blixia is at qualifying, though.
True. Shinster gets the completion. Yes.
Completion from Shinster.
Pennsylvania up by
Pennsylvania
100 points.
back in the lead with 1 minute left.
Blixia is really far, though. Red also going at 45. Blixia third qual.
Qualifying.
We'll see if
Albert
they died at
right
88
behind
again.
at 40, though. Shinster not currently at qualifying, but approaching.
They died at 88.
88 again? Red at
88 is a
almost third
killer for
qualifying.
Blixia.
Red at third qualifying.
Will they pass the dreaded 88? Red passes it at the ending.
That is huge.
That is an unfortunate death for Red. That is huge for Pennsylvania, though.
Both the Shinster and Albert very far right now. This could just close out the game.
I think this
Completion
will.
from Albert.
14 seconds remaining. I don't think that it's possible for Alabama to take it back.
They need a double completion and a death from with 5 seconds left. Will Shinster get another attempt? 3, 2. Shinster is done. Shinster is done. Blixia on a last attempt. Red on a last attempt.
Shinster, you're done.
Blixia could get a last attempt completion.
Well, we'll see how much that affects because I'm about to post what their final score is.
That is it for Blixia. I didn't feel like playing the end screenplay, but obviously they got.
All right, so this is their final runs.
Both Red and Albert still going.
Wait, with
Red
the
gets
completion,
end.
Red wins it.
Albert is far though.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. They're up by 116.
Oh, true.
Alabama
Wait, I think
just
that might be
won.
it. Wait.
Alabama
Does that
just
do
won. Yeah, Alabama just
I
won.
think that does it.
Yeah, and I said with the other runs that I was saying that wouldn't make a difference. I was scared about something,
That's
but
it.
366, that's gonna push it back there, and that is going to seal it for round one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alabama has a shocking 1-0 lead on a team that many figured would win the tournament, and so their backs are truly against the wall.
I was fighting with Albert that whole time.
That was an
I saw-
insane performance.
From
We were going
everyone.
back and forth.
Everyone
oh
was
my
played
God.
so well.
Red, you're nuts.
That last 94 death really hurt me, but I knew I could definitely get another completion after. So
That
I just
last
Red,
completion
because you are
made the
insane.
difference. That,
yeah.
A far death there would have lost you the game
Yeah.
or the round, not the. It's there's still
Yeah.
there's still at least one more round to be played.
Yep. So,
Incredible
we
effort
pick
from you
next.
all, and this was easily the best match of the tournament up to this of the knockout stage, at least up to this point.
This is the closest match we've had
Easily.
in so long.
And it went the way that the audience probably wasn't figuring. So this is going to meet. So let's head back to the other screen, the draw screen, mobile
Yep.
bot.
Thank you,
So,
Lexia. Please.
Congratulations to Alabama for winning round 1. Since Pennsylvania chose the first level, Alabama gets the ability to choose the second level. So, Red, what would you like the second level to be to be played? And you win this, you win the round. So,
I would like Chop Step to be played next.
Chop Step.
Chop Step.
All right. We will be playing Chop Step after the break.
Good to go.
I hit the break. Yep.
Just so I can see.
We're back.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream.
Chop Step.
It's Chop Step.
It is, in fact, Chop Step. I've seen nothing of this level. I actually haven't heard of this level until just now, being so dead ass. Wasn't this like on the list at some point, or is that a different step?
That might be-
Definitely not.
Definitely a different step.
Was Veen Step ever on the list?
Vein Step was. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Okay, so that's probably what you're thinking of. Veen Step's in a Euros match tomorrow.
Dude, Vein Step is awesome. I want
It's
to
a cool. It's a cool level. Yeah. Anyways, any thoughts from the players? First of all, what was it, Fabricorn? You don't look like you're connected. Neither do you, Optus.
Oh, unlike the code thing.
Yeah.
Hold up, let me try again.
Oh, you are connected. Are you on the wrong Fabricorn? Are you? You press the play button.
Yeah, here, I'll do it.
Are they
Oh, you guys both on an old version of the mod? I think you might be.
Maybe. Hold on.
That's okay. You actually don't have to update it. That just means that like I just know that you're still in.
Okay, I'm in though, right? I'm good.
But I would do please update it after the fact. Yeah, you are.
Patrick,
Just don't
can you
leave.
please update
Okay.
the spreadsheet to be the chop step because it's currently on.
Yeah,
blank.
you're right. Yep, you are right. Is that Chop Step? That's Hot
Hot Rod.
Rod. That's Chop Step.
Yep. Thank you.
Wow, Chop Step has really far apart walls for the first step.
Yeah, the balancing is interesting.
Yeah, the balancing's like crazy.
Yeah, it's a level. Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Like, 0 to
Uh,
30 is the hardest chunk.
So let's
in my
get started.
opinion.
Let's get started with the match.
Okay.
I don't want to waste any more time as we already wasted enough time, and it's like literally already supposed to be time for the next match anyway. So like literally, let's just get started.
All right.
All right.
I'll do
everyone is
the
ready?
2 Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I mean, start the countdown.
Oh, wait. Why does Pennsylvania have the point? Didn't Alabama win?
You're right. How'd that happen?
Thank you, chat. We're gonna fix that, and then we're gonna start.
Wait. No.
Wait a second. Hold up here.
Wait, what
Do
happened?
we got some fishy business?
No.
Did they accidentally include another like attempt?
You guys didn't play anything after the fact, right?
We did not.
Maybe that.
No, I didn't.
We
I think
wait,
it might
what?
have not processed the points, which
Wait.
in that case does mean I still think there would still be a chance that Alabama would have won, but
Wait, no, wasn't the like 2000 something from?
Wait a second.
Yeah,
Hold
is
on, let
it
me get my
every
calculator. I'm
last
gonna calculate
attempt
my
should be
points.
100. If there is not a
Yeah.
last attempt, 100.
Magmeta did. Wait, Magmeta did. Okay, wait. So Magmeta's. It said like Magmeta got like 62-4-7, or not Magmeta. Who was the first person to play?
Albert.
Albert.
After you ended off on a completion. These runs should be cut. Everything like 62 beyond, right? Cut that, and there you go. That's correct.
Okay.
Did you? Albert must have played something else after the fact that I didn't remove his name in time.
Okay, that was scary.
Sorry, but, oh my
Yeah.
god! For a sec, I actually thought there was like an error in the scores, but no, we're fine. Alabama still. I was to say 1-1.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
I
Chop
just
Step
calculated-
has
scores.
There's no tie, bro. There's no tie.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
just- I
why,
just
because it
calculated my
just has the
points.
function. It just has the function right now of all. It just has all the last round stuff.
Bro,
There you go.
Back to the function.
And then I just need to put in.
Yeah, I recalculated my points. I got 2,766.
Thank you. It had 2,800 with the Pennsylvania getting the point, so it was correct that Alabama won the round.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who said you? Wait, what happened? Sorry.
They recalculated points. Albert did have the wrong number on the like once we switched the screens because they had 2,800. They actually had 2,700.
No, that's that. Wait, what are you talking about?
So we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Then everything was right.
Yeah.
Originally, I was scared. I was really scared.
Okay, are we ready to start round 2?
We are definitely ready to start round 2. So let's get started. You can start your countdown. Also, you need some music, Bubblebot. Do that like when we start.
Cool.
Okay.
To countdown.
All right. 3,
Where's that?
2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I will.
Okay,
I will turn
cool.
on the Mario Kart music quietly in the background.
Let's go. Yeah.
Can someone in stream please tell me if this is a good ratio of, so like you can still hear everything going on?
Fabricorn looks like they're gonna get the first qualifying. Yep.
Yeah, it looks like it.
They're at
Alabama
30.
coming out
40.
shooting with 2 qualifying attempts.
This could be one of the biggest upsets in Battle of the States history.
Yeah, I'd probably put it up there, right? Like,
What other thing could there have been?
there really isn't anything else. So this would be the upset of the tournament, especially if they could sweep them.
Fabricorn is still going, by the way.
I do think Florida was a big upset, but not even close to as big as.
Say Florida failing to get out of the group stage would be like right now the biggest.
No, I think this.
But this would be big. This would be bigger, right?
Attempts.
And already a completion.
Magmeta
really
right
far
behind
round
though.
two.
Magmeta right behind and Fox Demics at qualifying. They're answering right back.
Oh yeah, Magmeta completion too.
Yep. I don't know if it's even possible to die the last triple. It looks like it isn't.
It looks like a buffer, yeah. We can ask that after the match though, because I'm curious about that.
I mean, I can just play the level real quick. There's so many step levels. That's why I keep messing up. Optus adjusting music. Making sure that, that the volume is good. Fox Demics is far currently. But so is Fabricorn. They're like right next to each other. Quite literally. Let's see, chop, step.
Geez, the tension in this I can sort of feel from this round. This one might be even closer than the last round.
Fabricorn, 82, 2% before third qualifying. That's a decent swing.
That's a huge swing, especially because of the way, if you notice how the points are like the multipliers now, getting the third qual is like, especially like dying late is like a fair bit more valuable than it was like in the past.
Okay, it is a buffer click. The last triple is a buffer click.
I'd still find a way to die.
You, in fact, would. Magmeta gets another completion. That puts Pennsylvania in the lead.
But Fabricorn, at
Fabricorn and Optus.
both at qualifying.
Both are really far.
Both at first qualifying, despite being pretty far into the level.
Optus dies, unfortunately, but Fabricorn looks like they might be getting to second. Okay, Commentator's Curse did not happen. Second qual.
Well, we kind of cursed Optus.
A little bit.
Fox Demics at qualifying.
Fabricorn at third.
Another
Dies at
far
89.
death.
That is still huge points, though. That puts Alabama back in the lead temporarily.
Yeah, but Magmeta and Fox Demics both at first qual, despite.
Jeez, so we're gonna do another round. Gonna have another round like this, just like insanity.
I know Fox Demics was at work. I can imagine they're like on a break now, just playing this.
Yeah, well, he's he's like a security guard, so like there's like a lot of like downtime and stuff, like when people like aren't
Completion
doing
from
things.
Fox Demics.
But that's a completion from Fox Demics right here.
Looks like
Magmeta
Magmeta
right
might get a
behind.
completion.
It's not showing up for a bit
Gets it.
yet, is it? Or did that show up? Yeah, completion for Magmeta. There you go. That's what Pennsylvania's been looking for, and whether we'll have a deciding match or not, which would be really something.
Neither Alabama players are far, and they're 339 points behind. I wouldn't be surprised if Pennsylvania just keeps on firing and then just takes it.
I mean, you definitely don't want to be behind by like 330 points or whatever to start. It was crazy because Alabama like jumped to like a lead to start, so it was like even more like, oh my goodness, like what's happening?
Magmeta far again. Qualifying for
This just shows the power.
But
that
by
Magmeta
far,
has.
this is the biggest scare a team has like a favorite has been given. I mean, I guess like Colorado scared New Jersey a bit, but like also I feel like the
That was
the
not a
perception of-
fair match, no.
they were up by 500 on the first
Magmeta had a
level.
far death.
Yeah, but like
Remember?
they just dominated the second half.
Yeah,
Like
that's
there
what
was
I'm saying,
never
like, the
a
first-
scare at the end. Like
no,
pretty
there wasn't, but there
decided.
was a scare at the beginning, is what I meant. Like, as in, like
yeah, I
Fuck,
completely-
like
That's
viewers
fine.
probably watching the
Fun.
stream thought Colorado was like more likely to advance, and then it just stopped.
92.
And a late death from Fox, and Fabricorn gets a completion. That's a huge swing right there.
Yes,
That's
but Magmeta at qualifying, they're still behind by 340. Magmeta at qualifying.
but they're gonna want more swings like that if they want hopes to be able to take this. But
They need
it's
a
gonna
lot
be
more.
tough. I mean, it's kind of interesting. I mean, what was it? This is kind of like one of those weird things where it feels like there's like a Division 1 and Division 2 in this match, where like the Magmeta and Fabricorn have like very similar scores, so it's like mainly the Fox Demix versus Optus battle that's like the
Yeah, but
most-
currently Magmeta just
the most telling one. Oh yeah, I guess they have that lead, but like it's been like close most of the match, but both players are like taking their like counterparts that are on like the right side of them. And when that happens, it's very like, you know, it's pretty much not really possible to be losing in that situation. It's a 559 point lead. They're clearly playing like they're mad. Which if I
Optus
was,
was
I would
being-
be playing like the
Optus with numerous deaths at 28 right before qualifying.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. You definitely don't want to have those.
Fabricorn
Sounds
far
like
at
someone's a little tired.
Yeah, and I still have another match after this.
Is there another team playing tonight?
Arizona Yellowstone.
Ah, damn.
That's why I said like having this go to a decider is like kind of rough. Cause like the match was already supposed to be starting by now.
It's fine. They get more time to practice.
I have more time to build nerves.
True. I feel like the nerves really, for me at least, only build like when the match starts. Like before it, it's like okay, it's fine. But the second I hear that 3-2-1, my heart starts racing.
I feel like once I hear the
Really?
3-2-1, I just start focusing and I'm just in a flow state.
Yeah, I wish I was like that.
Magmeta at the ending. Another completion.
That's another completion. Optus is
Three
getting pretty
completion
far.
lead for Pennsylvania. This may not be.
Optus makes the second qual. This could be good if both Optus and Fabricorn get a completion. Never mind, Fabricorn dies at 45, 46. And Optus gets the completion. Looking slightly better, not down by 2 completions now.
Yes, but Magmeta currently far. Will put it back to 2+ completions.
Since everyone's pretty much at the beginning, now especially everybody's at the beginning because Magmeta had a far death, I think. What's everybody's favorite Mountain Dew flavor?
I hate Mountain Dew.
Yeah, me
What?
too.
What the hell? Why am I surrounded by haters?
29 again for Optus.
Optus doing something.
I think they probably just hit their keyboard and a bunch of stuff came up.
I think that is definitely what happened.
Are
This
they-
is
are
a
they
very...
stuck? Are they stuck like this?
I think they might be.
Oh, they are restarting
Oh,
their
their
stream.
stream ended.
They left the call and joined back. Hopefully this works.
Stream's back at them.
Yep, I was just refreshing it.
Okay. Yep. They definitely did just hit their keyboard, and something happened.
Oh, reconnecting it.
Oh, something happened to his keyboard. Yeah, he must have hit it.
That is very unfortunate for Alabama.
I mean, it's a good thing they won the first match, because it means we're going to go to a decider, likely. Especially with the amount of points that Magmeta's putting on.
Yeah. Oh, they are cheating. They have hitboxes on. What is this?
They noticed. They're trying to fix it.
They're
Scrambling
cheating.
to fix it. Guys, they are currently breaking all of the rules. Get them out of here. Disqualified.
Alright, while that happened, Fabricorn had another far attempt, I think.
This is true. They're a little bit under 3 completions behind. Foxdemix gets to qualifying. Magmeta, I think that was a 38. Yeah. Foxdemix gets to second qual. Fabricorn still going as well, hoping to match Foxdemix. Optus at qualifying. Ooh, dies somehow. Foxdemix gets the completion.
900
Fabricorn.
point lead for Pennsylvania, but Fabricorn is far, so...
Fabricorn cancels that right out. Over 2 completions apart. Magmeta is still going, by the way. Optus and Foxdemix right next to each other. Never mind, Foxdemix is dead. I think I could say with full confidence that if Pennsylvania wins this will be the first round won while someone is at work.
Yeah. No, I think Fox might have played another round at work before.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I was gonna
And
say
he
this-
works he works a night shift. So
Oh yeah. So this is definitely one of, if not the first round.
what I
one
find
while
funny is
currently
he's
making money.
a security guard and also a FNAF fan, so he kind of finds it like funny that like it's like I don't know, we've brought it up like your security guard.
He's a security guard. He's a fan of FNAF. His name is Fox.
Oh.
You just realized that?
I forgot about that one detail that exists.
I would also like to mention Fabricorn is at the 90s. Magmeta is all far. Fabricorn gets the completion while we were distracted talking about Five Nights at Magmeta gets a completion. You think any of these players ever just forgot to hit the last triple while they were practicing?
I like to think so.
I'd like to imagine that was what happened too.
I
think
like
that
to
would be kinda
imagine they
funny.
wouldn't get mad about it either, because it's their like 50th time beating the level.
Yeah, if it was like the first time beating it and something like that happened, I'd be pretty upset. But if it was like the 30th time beating a level, it's like, okay, that's just funny. Foxdemix did get a completion just a second ago, by the way. Optus is far. I think this is quite literally impossible for Alabama to win.
Yeah, 3 completions,
So-
1 minute 40.
Pennsylvania does take the first or the second round. My apologies.
Alright, so it looks like it will be 1-1 going into Hot Rod.
I forgot that I have to be tabbed onto Discord. That is so unfortunate. It's fine. It'll load before I have to go onto Discord again. Magmeta with another completion, just further solidifying the win. Down to a minute remaining. Optus gets to second qual. Fabricorn right behind, too. Both Alabama players. $30 in a second. Now it's 30 seconds. My impeccable logic comes once again. Fabricorn got the completion. Wow, this is really loud in my ears.
All right, last 10 seconds here. And then I'll make sure.
I will
And
get the
people are-
Pennsylvania players.
Farthest back.
Perfect.
Is 10%.
This is it.
Time's
Last
up.
attempt.
Who will die first?
It's Optus.
Optus
Someone-
is done.
Patrick, if you want to get Optus.
Optus. No, I can't because I'm doing the sheet.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Fox is done now.
Genesis.
Sorry,
you have
Optus,
it?
you're done.
So
Oh
it's just
my God,
Fabricorn
dude.
and now it's just
My
Fabricorn and
keyboard-
My
Magbeta.
keyboard messed up so much. Like literally messed up 4 times before.
Oh, we thought you hit your keyboard.
Like
Yeah, we
I-
thought you hit your keyboard in like frustration.
Oh yeah, I did. I did hit my keyboard.
Oh, so that's what
Like
that was.
I got
okay.
so fucking pissed because my keyboard
Okay,
Okay,
Magbeta's now
ghost
done.
clicks and was holding clicks. It was bullshit. Like you can literally go back into footage and see where
And there you go,
Fabricorn is
that's it for
done. That is
Fabricorn.
the round.
Fabricorn, you're done.
I'm
Everyone
so
is
sorry,
done.
Fabricorn.
Dude.
My keyboard fucked up. My keyboard fucked up during the thing.
Well, we're playing a decider, so that will be interesting to see how that's gonna go. It's our first ever decider match, and
With a tie or something?
well, because you guys won the first level and they won the second, so
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
I'm still on. I had 2 bug deaths.
Oh, I
Which
thought I
kinda
played really
sucks.
good.
But
or it's still a fairly large margin of victory, so it doesn't matter like that much.
yeah, you know the wave
watched
duel
how I
at
beat it
like
5
60
times.
or whatever.
Yeah.
When you
Like
hold
Novel
down
Boy looking
the
thing.
wave at the very end of it, sometimes if you go into the exit portal, let me just find it. Here. Sometimes if you go into this really wrong, it will just kill you in the transition, and that happens
That's
from 0. So
amazing.
that was fun. And then I also died in this transition to a bug that I never knew you could.
But
make it.
anyways, you scored 2,500 points. That's a lot of points.
Yeah,
Oh,
it could have been
Dude,
more.
I
but
could have
I'll
at
take
least
it.
gotten 1800 and I'm pissed. Literally, I had
Thank you
so
for the
many
clutch,
deaths that
Magmeta.
my keyboard killed
Yeah,
me.
no problem.
That's a lot of points. Yeah.
Also, Optus, I saw what happened at the very end where you died at 98.
Yeah, that's
Wait, that happened?
Yeah, I
if,
died
you,
to 98.
if you go too low as the wave and buffer, you'll hit a saw that's invisible above you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So
Oh,
someone did
come
die
on.
at 98.
Wait, did I get 2K?
It's not an invisible saw. It's just a really.
Yeah, you did. You got 2,165.
But I'm not
That's
mad about
good.
that.
Oh.
I'm mad about my
You did- yeah, you
keyboard
did really well.
literally shitting bricks. Like that's what I'm mad about. Because
I
you
mean,
literally
like I said-
saw me go into the keyboard software. Like
I mean,
had
the
to
match
turn my
would
screen-
have been like fairly close if Magbeta didn't just like score like an insane amount of points, basically like
How
six.
many times did you beat it? Oh my god.
Six.
Um, By
I
the
beat it
way,
5.
that was the first time
You
I
got
beat it
5.
twice in a row. That was the
Oh.
first time I beat it twice in a row. Considering that all the old time I was playing on the old version with the bugs and shit, I would either die to the first ship or I would die to the last wave.
Yeah. So, anyways, we really need to go into break time. So
Yeah.
we're gonna, because I this round has to be done soon because we have a match waiting. So let's go to break. We are back on the final level of the day, which is Hot Rod. Yeah, UTN stream should be moved up a little bit. What?
My name's wrong.
Oh, yeah, you didn't give me you didn't take the new file, MobileBot.
Oh, what? I didn't?
Yeah, the one that says red on it.
Oh, perfect.
Albert, UTN, Fabricorn, red. Just replace
Wait,
it.
hold on, let me
Just
fix my
replace the
test.
file.
I just saved it, so it should
Alright.
auto update. Is it not saving? Oh, you have it. You have the wrong name of the. You had the wrong name
No,
of the
look at
file.
my Discord DMs. Albert, UTM, Fabricorn, red.
Yeah, you had the wrong file name. It says warning.
Oh, okay. My bad.
All right, so this should be right.
This is correct. This is correct.
Oh, one of the streams crashed.
One of the streams is gone.
All
Huh?
right, good. good.
So everyone's connected on the mod. Fabricorn, you still didn't update it, Albert. Yet you're still in.
I didn't know you want. I'm sorry. My fault.
Anyways, it's win or go home. So let's see who will win and who will go home. Any last thoughts? Any last words?
I don't want to
No?
sell.
Okay.
You don't want to
Bye.
sell? Oh, you're back, Genesis?
I'm back now.
Oh, Albert.
What?
Okay.
I was taking the test.
I'm still here. I'm just finishing this.
Okay, Genesis.
Original
is
All
doing
right.
something.
All right.
Technically, by the way, in like the insane circumstance of a tie, Pennsylvania would win just because they have the most total points.
Yeah.
If you're curious.
Okay.
Just like, I don't know, it would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Again, you still need to move up UTN's stream.
Oh, it's already way moved up.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. Yeah. All right, start countdown.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Winner take all last round between a huge underdog of Alabama and a titan of Pennsylvania.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, Alabama's been good this tournament. I just
Yeah, it's just they got the
But, like-
hardest team to go against.
potentially yeah. Potentially one of the hardest teams to go against, I would say.
Dude.
Red with the first points. UTN. Oh wait, no. Qualifying is 46. That's late.
Yeah. Yeah, the levels up. They said the levels like super unbalanced, so
Yeah. I heard
that's
the beginning
kind of the
this is,
deal.
like,
That's kind of
really
the
hard.
deal there.
Fabricorn looking like they're gonna start out with a first attempt. Good attempt. Albert with 55. Whatever Fred got, 55. Tied. If nobody scores any more points, Pennsylvania wins. But Fabricorn with 97.
Oh,
Red
Still
far
a
as
good-
well though. They're starting out swinging.
it's just so interesting. I didn't think that Pennsylvania would be the team that would be like the most likely to be eliminated. Like of all the teams so far.
There's completion from Red, and Alabama starting out with a
Jeez.
391 point lead.
Oh my goodness!
This is
Albert
insane.
is far. Albert is far.
Wait
Albert
a
is
minute. Albert is far, but like, I mean, to be fair, Alabama did do the same thing last round. They still
Albert
lost,
is-
but Albert did die, so he's
200. It's over a completion.
so it's
in
still
2
an
minutes
over
in.
completion lead within the first 2 minutes of the game. Oh, geez. All right, we are gonna really be in it for this one.
Red with a qualifying attempt. They're extending them.
I have unfortunate news.
What?
Lost.
I lost my
You
overall
lo-
match.
You was that's unfortunate.
It was
yeah, you were,
0-2.
it was 0-2.
All right, Red's still going at third qual now.
I think Arizona has.
Fabricorn
I think
sponsor.
Arizona might have more people in this, like in the server for the tournament than people not for the tournament.
Of their top players.
Like just like they have like 14 server members, and like most of them are just here for the tournament.
That's kind of insane.
And
Oh,
it's like
yeah,
New
you
York
don't-
has like a lot of server members, but like yeah, the server existed for like a whole year before this tournament did. Like
I did not know about that. All right, and there's a qualifying attempt from Red. Albert with 64. This,
This is insane so far.
yeah.
It's still
3.5
anyone's
minutes.
game though.
it is still anyone's game, but like Alabama's definitely putting on a good impression on those who are watching. And if you're a Pennsylvania player, I mean, you should be pretty nervous.
Red is
Going into-
unfortunately not a hot
UTM.
rod. Dies at 82.
UTN at 60.
I know, but not that many
Fabricorn
people
at the same
really.
spot. Fabricorn and UTN.
Oh,
Very,
look, yeah,
very close.
UTN. Albert's about to reach Qual, not super far away.
UTN is, but
Wait,
Fabricorn keeps
Albert-
going.
Albert's in the 60s.
Oh
I thought.
yeah, and there's
Albert
a
was in
death
the
from
60s.
Albert.
He was in the 60s.
Oh, okay, he was. I thought that said 30 something.
His
Jeez.
percentage is a bit hard to read when it's so tiny.
And
But
that's a
from
completion
Fabricorn.
for Fabricorn. That's
the
gonna put it up over a 2 completion game.
Insane.
2 completions in less than 5 minutes. This could be the team that everyone expected to win the tournament is currently on its against the wall.
Oh my goodness.
Albert and UTN are both far, but Red is right next to UTN.
This would be one of the craziest results, and probably the craziest result in the tournament
Albert,
so far.
who said they were the match MVP in every round they've been in, currently in 3rd. And the person behind them is their own teammate. That makes it really hard to win a round when neither of your guys are in the top 2 of a 4-person round.
I know. I mean, Red did insane that. That's a completion. Completion from Red.
Fabricorn at qualifying too.
581 points.
This level
Fabricorn
seems
at
so
qualifying.
consistent. I'm actually really excited. I might just try to beat this now.
You wish you got this for New York first.
I really wish I got a level that's as good as
Albert
this in
and
New York.
UTN both at qualifying.
Fabricorn is far though, in the 70s.
UTN with a far death, still over a 2 completion lead, and Fabricorn at 3rd qualifying.
I think that this is the level they practice the most. They're going insane.
I think they knew if they knew which round they had to lose to win this game, then they played this perfectly.
They wanted this round to be the decider instead of
Albert gets the completion.
Albert with a completion. It's still a
which I think is
564 game.
that's fairly interesting because some people might have said that they wanted the sweep just to be done with it, but I kind of appreciate that because it's more entertainment to have this be the decider. So thanks, I guess, for that.
This song is also really good.
Fabricorn at qualifying again,
insane.
564 point lead and counting.
Oh no, I thought it was kind of ear grating, but people disagree with me on
You
that.
don't
so.
like this song? This song's awesome.
I think it's good. I think it's good for an hour. I think it's good for an hour, but
Yeah, I don't
think
know.
I'd
It's a
prefer
little
Can't Let
annoying.
Go. I think I prefer Can't Let Go to this.
Can't
For
Let
that.
Go.
Actually insane.
I liked Malevolent. And there's
It's
Fabricorn with
not
85.
good.
That is a 3rd qualifying attempt. 85 is 3rd qualifying. But Albert currently at the 80s.
Well, if they want to make stuff happen, they want to make it happen now. That was enough to score for UTN, but I believe it was 48.
And there's completion from Albert.
That
Very
will
close to
put
that
it in a
top
better
spike.
that will put it in a better spot now. It's back to a 2 completion game.
It is. Albert is at 999 points.
999.
They are back to being the highest in the round. So maybe it just took them a minute to fire up.
Yeah, Albert.
They are cooking now.
But Red
Except
and
Fabricorn
Fabricorn.
Red.
Both at qualifying.
Both are at qual.
Both teams have broken 10,000 points now. Total. .503 lead with the Reds still far. But both UTN and Albert at qualifying.
My goodness, will Red get a completion though? Because I think if Red gets a completion, it might be panic time for Pennsylvania. Yeah,
there it
Wow,
is.
they were close
I
to
think
that
it's
top spot.
I think it might be panic time for them.
Albert didn't
Yeah,
get the
but
completion.
UTN
UTN is about to beat it.
UTN beats it. That's Albert.
That
didn't beat
makes it
Just
better,
misses it
I
out.
guess.
It's
Okay, but
still a
Fabricorn is getting close to qual.
391 point game. 390 points is not a small amount, especially more than
Okay.
halfway through the round.
That's yeah, I mean, they're
Fabricorn at
definitely taking it. They're definitely doing quite well on this match. Enough to make this a hell of a game. Which, I mean, considering the way the roster was built, I mean, in the round of 16,
Albert is at
That's-
qual, but Fabricorn about to make it to the end again. Oh, dies at 91.
But Red at 2nd qualifying could make up the points for it.
Albert is at 2nd. Now, okay.
Now
Red
this-
at 3rd. UTN approaching qualifying. Red with completion.
Red with the completion. I think that is that back to back. I don't really know. I kind of
I could tell you.
yeah.
823-point lead.
Albert's
Albert with completion.
Albert's gotten a back to back so far, and yeah, Red got a back to back just now.
510
So Red's on three. Red's on 3.
42 from Fabricorn right before qualifying.
That's such an unlucky
Okay,
death.
if Pennsylvania wants to take advantage, now is probably the time if they want to be able to pull this back together. If they pull it back, it would be one of the more clutch comebacks I've seen.
Red back at qual for the third
Because I'd
time
probably
in a row.
still say maybe right now the New Jersey comeback was probably still one of the most clutch, just because they erased like a 500-point deficit.
Yeah, this was an 800 at some point.
This was like an insanely large deficit. So we'll see if they can potentially reverse the deficit and make it a game. I mean, in the first round, they had a crazy comeback attempt right at the end. Like
UTN.
Albert ended off with 5 in a row, and Shinster started getting hot, but it just
UTN
barely
at third.
wasn't enough.
UTN with a completion.
Yeah, so here we go. It's
267.
It's really not out of the game anymore. Like
Albert far as well. They can make this 17 points. But Red is at
far
qualifying.
too.
Red is at qualifying.
Red's at qual.
Fabricorn gets
Okay.
close to qual.
Fabricorn very close as well. Fabricorn at qualifying.
Fabricorn at qual. This is such an intense match. I'm shaking in my boots.
And you're
I'm
not
actually
even on
terrified.
either of these teams.
I'm not even on either of these teams.
Albert
UTN
with
is at
completion.
qual. Albert's oh no, Red didn't get the completion.
Oh,
195. And both Fabricorn
Fabricorn's
and
far, though.
UTN are at qual.
oh my goodness! Talk
Fabricorn with
about
97 again.
Fabricorn does it straight 5.
Again.
oh, so they definitely might be making a mistake by letting UTN just got a death.
UTN died.
So yeah, so
It's a 69
it's a
point deficit.
69-point game. Yeah,
That is really funny. I can't
it's
lie.
like 69 and a half technically, because
Red is at qualifying. Albert at
4
qualifying.
minutes remain.
It's a high scoring round.
If I didn't have to commentate after this, I would probably be playing Hot Rod.
Another
Oh,
far
Red
death
dies.
from Red. 180 and Albert is far.
This
And
could be.
UTN is far.
This is
Pennsylvania
it.
has
This
taken
is
the
gonna be the
lead.
turning.
Pennsylvania has taken the lead.
Pennsylvania. Wait, have they?
Yes.
Yeah, they have.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, both
With
players are
these
at second
points.
qual. And
Oh,
Albert
yeah, you're
did.
right. That's a completion from Albert, and the comeback has actually been completed.
60 from
What an
Fabricorn.
insane comeback attempt.
UTN with a completion.
UTN
That is
with another
over
completion.
a 1 completion lead.
Just barely over 1.
Yeah.
3 minutes to go. Anything's possible.
And if Alabama wants to take this, they have to fight now because so much has changed. Wow. This is actually crazy.
UTN had
Their-
a terrible start, but they're playing
their
insane.
Their chance to win their chance to advance in a tournament looked bleak, but now with 2 minutes and 46 seconds, they still very much have a chance. They're very much
Both
alive
UTN
in
and
this.
Albert at qualifying.
And Fabricorn
with the
died.
Red at qualifying. Albert dead.
Albert gets 69.
Okay, so
That's a
now
one-
it's just
that's a-
gonna
that's
be
a one.
dueling between Red and UTN, kind of.
Yeah, but
like,
they're up by 300 almost.
yeah, but if UTN dies and Red beats it, then it'd be a 1 completion game again.
Oh, yeah. But UTN has been very consistent.
I know, he really picked it up. And a death from Red at
Red-
92,
UTN.
and a death from UTN!
UTN dies in the straight fly.
Fabricorn, only 1 at qualifying right now. Needs this completion.
This completion would be insane if Fabricorn could pick it up. But Albert's back at qual.
UTN
Oh my
going
God.
again. Approaching
This is an
at qualifying.
insane day.
Will Fabricorn beat it? He will!
She gets it.
Yes,
Okay,
and it's the
it's down to 50 points.
58-point game.
But UTN at qualifying. It's
It is,
120,
yeah, yeah.
126 point game. 126 point
Yeah,
game. with
126 point. Yeah, because that's right, because UTN. Oh yeah, so there's a death from UTN.
Will that make it more than a completion? No, it's a
No,
one completion game.
it's a one completion game.
Anything is possible.
It's
Last
huge for
minute and 20
Alabama,
seconds.
and everybody's at kind of the same, like kind of towards the beginning. Like
Except for
Albert's the
Albert.
furthest of everybody, but he
Albert at qualifying.
Albert's at
That makes
qual.
it more than a completion. With a minute left, Alabama needs a double completion basically to.
God, there's a
they
fly.
probably need a UTN death like now, like, and they're not gonna get it. He just got the qual.
I think this could be game.
There's a death from Albert though.
Yeah, but
Albert has died.
UTN is the only one at qualifying.
Red is at qual.
Red is now at qual.
Your Red is
Fabricorn
here.
just died right before qualifying.
That's so unfortunate. I think this might be game.
It might be. I mean, can Red fit it? He might be able to fit another one in though.
He will. Oh, but he dies.
He just
anyway.
died.
Guys. No, that's definitely it.
Yeah, that's game.
And that's gonna put it at a 2 completion game.
That
The
is
greatest
insane.
comeback in GD World Tournament history. Honestly,
How many points did
consider
UTN
it-
score in the last
I
5
consider
minutes?
I consider it superior to anything I've seen in the GD World Tournament.
How many
Nobody has
points did-
ever erased. Nobody's ever erased a deficit like this before.
How many points did UTN just score in the last 5 minutes? Did they die?
Oh,
Or did they die before like 80?
I don't know, but I could say that UTN had 0 completions, and then he got like 4 completions, like in a 97, like all
That's
like
it.
kind of in a.
Next death.
And
That's
that's okay.
it.
Next death is over, and that would put it in. They can't score enough, so they're both at qual. Pennsylvania's done it.
That is insane.
They have pulled off the greatest comeback in GD World Tournament history,
Yeah, you're done.
and Red is done, and so is UTN, right?
No,
yeah, UTN.
no.
The greatest. Maybe there ever will be for the rest of this tournament.
Okay, but Fabricorn might get a completion just for fun.
Yeah,
Yep, gets it.
and a completion
had
from
it.
Fabricorn.
I should have had
This honestly made up for the lack of entertainment from the other rounds. Will Albert end it off? He does, and
I
that
should have had 2 other
will be the
people.
last points
No.
of the game, and Alabama is now eliminated from the tournament despite putting
I should have had 2 more
easily-
completions.
Let's go,
y'all. Had to-
easily the craziest comeback.
I was more nervous watching this than I was playing
Easily
my
the
round.
most insane comeback in
Yes,
GD World
same
Tournament
here.
history.
They turned an 830 point deficit into a 457 point victory.
What?
Yeah,
I lost my lead.
yeah. It was the. It was the great. It's the great.
Everything
It was
in
the great.
entire round.
How? Literally.
It was the greatest comeback ever I've ever seen in a World Tournament match.
Yes, sir.
I've
All
never
right, do
seen
we
a.
wanna
I've
move
never
to the
seen a
draw?
team. Yeah, go to that screen for now.
I started throwing. in the
I
second
know I was
half.
gonna rush it for the next match, but I can't rush you guys out of here. Like, I'll get to Arizona Yellowstone eventually, but like, we really just have to discuss what just happened. Now, give me
What just happened?
three,
I actually just don't know
two,
what happened.
boom. Pennsylvania has secured their spot against Connecticut Island.
Holy mo! Oh my god!
Whoa.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Team members, I'll start with Alabama just first. You guys, genuinely, I am actually super proud of you all. Like, people thought that, you know, you had like no chance against this team, and not only did you take round 1, round 2 was a little rough, but you had a lead on a team that very well might win the whole tournament, and actually made us think that they were eliminated. So I just wanted to like big thank you to Alabama and congratulations for really pushing them. Like, any words from the Alabama players?
I had 2 deaths at the very end from having a shaky hand. I
Me
couldn't.
too, bro. I died at 97 twice, bro.
Yeah, I died at 96 and
It
94.
sucks.
And
I mean, it's the nature of the game, but you know.
even then, I couldn't.
I wish there was a way.
I wish another
I wish there was a way I could magically not have nerves be a part of the competition, but there's just no way. There's just no way to remove that. Because I'd rather it just be like, you know, not that. Like, I hate when people do like so well, but then like nerves get to them in the end. Like that
Man,
always
I
makes me
ended
feel
up-
bad. But there's literally nothing I can do. So. So, anyways, that there was a hell of a run from you guys, and and might be the game of the tournament we have here. But anyways, let's bring on Pennsylvania. You guys were seriously pushed in this round. Seriously, thought you guys were done for a few times. Even in the second round, you guys were down to you guys were down 350 very early, and so it's kind of each of the 3 matches it was unknown what would happen, and you guys ended up pulling off the series win. And obviously the name of the game is to win, and you did that. So there isn't really obviously people can be harsh on themselves and be like, oh, it should have been by more or something, but that's not really how these things go. Obviously, every player in this tournament's very good. Even the teams from the quote unquote lesser teams can still at their best give the other teams a fight. So yeah, any thoughts from the PA players, because I just want them to be able to just let out all their feelings and stuff, because this is kind of the place to do it.
I am speechless.
Absolutely
I
flabbergasted.
don't even know how I pulled off that performance.
Go, y'all, bro. I thought I really
so
really
proud
thought
of
that
y'all.
was I really thought that was it.
I thought that was the nail in the coffin for us. I was playing so terribly at the beginning.
I noticed I was 400 or 500 points above you, Albert, and I was like, okay, that's a really good cushion. But then I just started. I didn't fall off. I just couldn't get my completions to finish. I kept dying after 70.
I literally started with a win. I'm pretty sure. That was, and then I ended with a win too.
Yeah, it started and ended with the completion. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got the first completion, and then.
Oh my god.
Or maybe second. I'm not sure, but yeah.
I don't know. I did way better in the first half, and then the second half I started dying at the pre-drop quite a bit, and then.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I still got a win, but
Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah, it was a good game, guys.
It was a great game.
Very, very good.
Very, very close.
Very good
Definitely.
match.
Probably the most entertaining one to watch.
This was close, dude.
So UTN was definitely, I feel the game changer here, just because of the fact that he started really cold, and then just rattled off 4 completions and a 97 right towards the end.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Man.
Yeah.
Little by little, he started to warm up, and then just started dropping qualifying percentage and completions left and right. It was insane.
Dude locked in at the end, dude. That's crazy. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. Obviously, taking them all the way is
that was that was very
You guys really pushed us.
I wasn't thinking that.
Effort was so there.
Yeah, I mean, Alabama looked great this match, and I really did think they were gonna win. I honestly
I totally thought we were gonna lose.
I think everybody in chat. I feel like everybody in chat was kind of feeling the same way. It was kind of it's unfortunate, but it just looks like they're not gonna be able to win this. But
do you have a screenshot of the scores?
I could just I could send you all the scores in the match chat. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Alabama, Pennsylvania. Here you go.
Wow.
I just sent it here.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You guys all scored at least at least 3,000 points in all of them.
Couldn't beat Albert. That's all it was. I couldn't beat him.
Yeah, I mean, he's not an easy player to. I mean, he's not an easy player to beat.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait, where's
I hold myself up to insane standards. So yeah.
He was playing almost past the river from 25 on Slaughterhouse before anything started.
Without CBF even. I always play with CBF.
I see. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Well,
So,
I guess-
anyways, congratulations to Pennsylvania for pulling off that just incredible comeback. Probably one of the moments of the tournament that will be talked about whenever this tournament's brought up. Especially if you guys go on to win the whole thing. You just have to see how all of that goes. Connecticut Island is on the other side. They have Frostburn creator Riley, two national team members that have done insane, and so they will obviously, they will not be an easy opponent. They have a lot of other talent too, like MC Dogester. He's really good too. But yeah, that will do it, and I am going to get ready for Arizona versus Yellowstone, which will start as soon as I can.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
So thank you. You can start the you can stop the stream.